My commute to work was very tough. I work in Los Angeles, and as the time went by, the drive was just getting heavier on me, heavier on my body. I decided to find a location closer to work, and that's why I came up to Pasadena. I'm a respiratory care practitioner. I work 12-hour shifts, and I don't really want to have to make the drive after working 12 hours at the hospital, to get home. The last 2 years have been extremely tough. Sometimes I would work 7 days a week. At one point I worked every single eight days. Sometimes in one day I would work 16 to 20 hours in one shift because we were so short-staffed. So it's kind of nice to be able to get off work and just get 15 minutes home and rest. This community and the rent that I pay now is actually within my budget, so I'm actually able to afford living on my own, and I'm also closer to work. And if they ask me, hey Michelle, can you come in an extra shift? It's actually a lot easier for me to say yes, but if I were to have lived somewhere farther like my colleagues, I don't think I would have been able to help as much as I could have now living here in Pasadena. I think it's important for programs like this to exist, just because people like me, they're in the middle class range. If things end up being too expensive, then I think it makes it a lot more difficult for us to picture ourselves living in nicer communities. Then we have to either work extra just to afford the living, or have to move really far in order to afford something convenient, something nice. Especially because the cost of California is very expensive and everything keeps going up. This club room I've been able to use. Last year I was able to have a Friendsgiving, and it was really nice because with COVID and everything, it's been really tough to get together with family and friends, so we had a small little gathering here. I've also been able to use the pool, which is really great. My little niece and nephew like to come visit me. The fact that the program won't increase my rent dramatically like I've had in the past. Even when I lived in Santa Clarita, the rent went up so high that it really, that puts a big dent in your pocket. But the fact that they're not going to increase it that much, that really helps me want to stay. I definitely do believe everybody wants a little piece of the American dream. I mean, my parents came out here from Ecuador. My sister and I, we saw them sacrifice so much for us that, I owe everything to them, everything that they did. The fact that I'm able to afford living out here and still, see my family have a good job, have a nice place to live, it's a huge blessing.